Hi guys, this is Simple Gladys and I'm here at Ewaffe Village experiencing the beautiful culture of Uganda people. It's amazing to interact with people here, and as the day goes on, we are continuing to learn and learn and learn from each other, from everyone that's here. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am Simple Gladys on all my platforms and I do typical African content. Bye-bye.
Today we are in Gomba village in Nakalama and we are at Ewaffe Cultural Center. It's a place where they teach about culture, the history, the music. There's a lot of stuff that happens here.
Hi, my name is AswirahNabuuma and I'm the CEO and the founder of Ewaffe Cultural Village, which is an eco-culture center. And we basically do culture tours. We have a variety of activities that include a farm tour where we showcase the various medicinal plants, their values and how they help us in the day-to-day life. Then we also showcase local food preparation where we prepare luombo. The significancy, we bring out the significancy, the do's and the don'ts when preparing this local food, and then how do we serve it. Then we do sport fishing as an activity, but then also relating so much on how it was done back then, because fishing was one of the economic activities. We also do a journey to the well where we showcase where we fetched water, or our grand is used to fetch water before the piped water came into place, into our houses and all that. We eat local food, we have traditional dances, we have traditional games at Ewaffe. So in brief, Ewaffe is a place where you can feel the traditional feel of Uganda in just one place.
So I've moved with a group of content creators in Uganda, and I'm very sure the faces are very familiar. And as we check out the place, I'm going to be asking them to share a few tips. We need these tips to also grow to the level they have grown up. And believe me, you'll be shocked by what you hear them say. Stick around, watch the video, and it will help you. There is enough tips for everyone here. So,
when you visit most of the countries, they showcase their culture. But Uganda, who are so much focused on the wildlife, or what you call safaris. Uganda is beautiful with over 54 different cultures. But Buganda is rich, Buganda is one of the tribes. It's very rich in the traditions, from the cooking to the dress code, to the language, to the way of life generally. So being a Muganda, I thought I can come up with a place where people can come and learn about their cultures, bring their children to learn, but then also their visitors to learn about the culture of Uganda.
So we are heading for the plant section. Who knows, I might become a witch doctor after this. Healer. The place has so much medicinal plants. I mean, you'd be amazed on how much these people have preserved.
I feel like the most important thing, if you want to be a creator, you have to have passion in creating videos. Most of us, we just come because you have seen people creating and you think you can create. If you don't have passion in recording videos, recording yourself, it's going to be hard for you. You need to be so hardworking. You can't come and do one video and wait after 2 months and do another video. You have to be consistent, and you have to also do research on different things that you're trying to give out to people out there. That's my few tips. You need to be hardworking, consistent, have passion for what you do.
One channel at a time. Don't be with multiple channels Don't grow multiple channels together. You be with only one channel. If that channel grows, then you can pick up the other channel. It's nice. This is lemon. Lemon, I've never seen this. Think about the videos you want to create, because there are very many types of videos. There are travels, there are lifestyle, there are home, urban farming. So content creation is a vast thing. Just choose what you want to do and which venture you want to vent in. Show the people what they want to see. You know, sometimes a lot of people have a lot of mics, but there's some people out there who just want to see the raw side of the content creation. Go on the streets, vlog, remove your camera. You don't need even mics, stuff like that, because they'll bar some of the voices in the background. Another thing, find the trending topics. So if you come to Kampala right now, the trending topics are for the Somalis, the villages, village content. Those are the trending content. Please hit on those trending topics and make a video on them. Then you have to get someone who understands content very well, and they'll teach you things what we know as hashtags and tags. So this is a very big topic when I start saying hashtags and tags, because if you need time to sit with you and I teach you all that. And another thing, accept to learn. So if you can't accept to learn from various people, let me tell you, when you have a camera on you, or you may think I know everything, but let me tell you, you don't know everything. Just accept. When someone tells you you're wrong here, you have to do it like this, just accept and take that advice, because you never know, that person is right since they first started YouTube before you. And content creation is also vast. It's not only on YouTube. Some people are making money on TikTok, other platforms, even Twitter. So make sure to explore all these platforms and make money. Use your smartphone, guys. You know, these phones we buy, some of us buy phones just as a lavish and as a luxury, but they are changing the world. We are making money through our phones. Don't be shy. Just don't be shy. Be confident enough, because I know holding the camera on the streets, or holding a camera and putting it in someone's face, sometimes we face a lot as content creators. We get arrested, we get bullied, they ask us, why are you recording this and that? But be confident enough to defend yourself as a content creator. Tell them, you know what, I'm a content creator, I'm promoting Uganda positively, so I'm doing no harm. Trust me, they'll listen to you and give you time. Yeah, thank you so much for hosting me, Peter.
Hi everybody, welcome and welcome again to my channel. My name is Brenda. Guys, today I'm in an historical place. They have a lot of historical things. So I'm going to show you guys how they make their things, how they make baklava, how they fetch water as village people in Africa.
So I'm a South Sudanese, but I base in Uganda. I've been in this space almost 3 years. So my advice to new content creators is be yourself. You know, like when you're coming to this space, you're seeing different type of people. You're seeing the rich one, they're showing luxury life and everything, and you want to be like them. Please be yourself. Even if you're in a small house, just do your content. Do something that you can be consistent with, something that you can always be doing and you have access to. Don't try to go and spend money when you actually don't need that. People will love you for who you are. And again, I know it's always hard when you're starting, you need audience, you always tell your friend to subscribe. So in real sense is you don't need your friends or family. The people that don't know you are the real audience. But with time, we always come with the mentality of you are going to get monetized. The thing is, if you are not a celebrity and nobody knows you, you are not from a rich family, you're going to struggle first. Everyone's journey is not the same. Others get monetized in 1 month, others take like 3 months. So be ready. Anytime that God bless you, you're going to get monetized. But don't make it like you're going to get monetized today, because those expectations can actually hurt you.
Being a content creator is not something that comes easily. You need to put in the work. You can try it out and it will benefit you, I'm sure of that. All you need to be consistent, love what you're doing, and learn new skills each and every day. When you learn new skills, in the future you'll be a pro. With that, you'll learn your audience as you grow. And that's what I only had for you. I welcome you to the content creation space. Come and maximize it. It's fun. You do something you love and you earn out of it.
So I basically told them to give me one tip, but as you can see, people have much experience, people have spent some time in the field, and they felt one was not enough. So if they go beyond that, it is a bonus for you. Not so? So we are currently on the way to the well. We have walked, this is a typical African village in every sense and form. As you walk by, you see people's homes, the activities that are done in the village. For us, the village born know these things. The town people and the plant kids are just seeing it for the first time probably. This is where we thrive. They have men and women who explain everything about culture. You don't need to worry about not knowing anything. You can ask and you'll be told.
Hi guys, my name is NaBzAra and my channel is NaBzAra. I create content from Uganda around travel and lifestyle. My tip for creators that are starting out on YouTube is for you to know why you are starting. Are you starting to make it a business that is going to earn you some money someday? If so, you should present yourself like that. You should never upload videos and don't put your contacts. How will brands reach out to you? How will supportive subscribers reach out to you for help working with brands? So make sure in your channel description box you put at least an email address. Some people go ahead and put their phone numbers. You can add your other socials so that if a potential brand wants to reach out to you, they can reach out to you. As soon as your numbers start coming in, you should never leave without a red card, because if someone abruptly comes to your inbox and they're like, want to work with you, and you have to go and take days researching how much you should charge for a video or a post, what's the point?
Okay. Like you tell one again. Any be as if I'm good. We are going to use a different route.
I just have a few tips to share with you. The first one is begin. Like, don't procrastinate. Some people feel like I need to first get a very fancy camera and all that. Don't wait for that. Just pick up your phone and use that. I have a camera, but look, today I'm using my phone. You need to understand your advantage over other content creators who are already there. An example is when I look at like my niche, I have a bike, I have cameras that go on the bike, which many don't have. So meaning I am at an advantage. Then you might be a person who lives in the village. You had an advantage. Other content creators need to move from town to come to the village to shoot content. Start from where you are. And for whatever camera you're able to get, the focus should be on sound before you even look at the quality of the photo or the image. Many people will be able to watch your videos even if the image quality is not so high, but as long as the audio is coming out nicely. Now, as a bonus, let me talk about just a few challenges that content creators usually find. Many people usually start up their channels probably when they're having a day job, and then they have to go out and capture content probably in the evening or over the weekend. So they find themselves sitting on a lot of content that they have captured, but they have not gotten time to edit it because the job they're doing, the day job, is what is facilitating the content creation. So for a person who doesn't have a channel that is monetized and content creation is not their full-time job, it really gets hard. And then the other thing, as people who usually watch, there are many things that happen in the background that you never see on the camera. So this person has to look for cameras, they have to look for accommodation in case they have traveled to somewhere. They have to pay people sometimes that they're going to record, not that all the content they record is for free. Yeah, all that, like, it's part of the challenges that mostly new YouTubers and or content creators find, but no one tells them about.
One tip I will give you is when you're starting as a content creator, you need to be ready to explore different ideas. Many people start YouTube channels and they end up not moving in the right direction or failing along the way. What you need to do when you try this idea and it doesn't work out, explore another one. Among those different ideas you've explored, you will find one that goes well with you and the audience you are serving. For now, I think other creators will be giving you more tips, but this is what I have for today. Thank you.
We are from the well and we are still walking. And as they told us, there is a traditional Uganda proverb that says, you do not use the the same route that you use for going to the well. Well, this was used for purposes of when you had enemies in the place, and you went one side and you came back another side, where the modern equivalent is never let them guess your next move. I've successfully stolen a pot on this side to be used for purposes best known for myself. I know there are people who keep talking about the sweetness of pot water. I have the water. The person I was with said, but if somebody wanted to cause you harm and saw you using one path, they would simply move over to the next path and wait for you, and they would solve that problem. Not so? What do you think? Well, we shall keep confusing them.
Just start. Don't postpone, because it is going to kill the morale and then your abilities. Hi guys, this is LynneZaabu right on Gulliventure, live on this beautiful channel. So your guy has asked me to tell you one tip on how to become a successful or good YouTuber. Be consistent. Like if you're starting, maybe post like one video each day if you really have the content. But if you don't have the content, post twice. Like if you don't post today, post tomorrow. Like skip one day or skip 3 days at most. Because the more consistent you are, the more you tell the algorithm that you're serious about what you're doing. So it will start pushing your work to more audience. Camera or phone with good voice is of an advantage, but don't wait until you have iPhones and whatever. Use your phone as long as you see it is good quality, then that's it. Then the other tip, you asked me for one. Okay, the other tip is when you upload, especially using Android, usually our network is not stable, especially in Africa. Our network can be shaky. So when you upload, I recommend that you schedule the video so that you don't upload it immediately. Because me, I can upload it and see it is working properly, but in actual sense, it hasn't like stabilized in the system of YouTube, which makes the picture blurry. So the first people who will see your video, it will come as a blurry video, which is bad for your content, all right? So you'd want to schedule, let's say you want the video to air like at 3, upload it like at 8. The other tip is tagging. When you're doing a video, usually you have a title. Make sure that your title looks as your thumbnail, yeah? And if people have a tendency of collecting pictures from Google, like very nice looking pictures, and then they put them as thumbnails. Yes, people will come to watch your video, but when they reach inside and they see that your thumbnail and what is in the video don't match, you might have a problem. They will watch for a few seconds and then go. So make sure that you're intentional about your thumbnail. I am not an expert yet, but I know those are the guidelines.
One tip that I have for beginner YouTubers or someone who's intending to start YouTube is to press start. It all begins when you press start. You may not be so perfect, but perfection comes with time. As time goes by, you keep learning new techniques as you're on the way.
So guys, I told you tips after tips. But did you know the Uganda had traditional DNA? No bills to be paid in the hospital. You go there and they do their stuff and you know whether this one is yours or not. An African experience is cemented with food. If you have a friend and you have never eaten food with them, we call that the friendship of cows. Like the way cows meet on their sports field, they play around and go home and each one goes to his mother's udder. For us Africans, we believe food cements up the friendship and the experience. And so we are going to have a little taste of the African food.
This is it?
Chicken luombo.
Chicken luombo, guys.
Yeah.
What's this?
This is peanut paste.
All right. Thank you. Hey.
So, Ewaffe is not so old. We've just made a year, just in July last month. On 1st July, we celebrate our first anniversary, but we are growing steadily as one of the best, culture centers you can find in Uganda, showcasing traditions. We hope to have more. We are looking at having a museum where we can have various artifacts showcased here at Ewaffe. But then we're also looking at having accommodation because as part of the traditions, people were sleeping somewhere, in the night. So we are looking at having accommodation, but also in the traditional setting. We also intend to have some products for souvenirs, which people can carry away. So we're looking at having coffee, we're looking at having mushroom, we're looking at having a processing value addition onto our hubs, and then have them as souvenirs, people can buy them. So those are our, I could say, goals or things we look to add on onto the village offering.
So we are done with the food, with stuffed stomachs, and now we are going to do the fishing, the catfishing. Yeah, those on Twitter know what I'm talking about. So I wonder how far the whole place is. But you can bet with the stuffed stomachs, the reaction from the others is like they are sluggish. You can see them as they come. So off, we are into the trees. I guess this is what they call visiting the bushes. So the Sengas and the Kwaja should be happy. The boys and the girls are off into the bushes.
So we have variety of fish. We mainly have 4. We have tilapia, we have silverfish, we have catfish, and then we also have langfish in here. Basically, we are showcasing how fishing was done. So we use a fishing rod, which has a hook. Yeah, the fishing rod is made of a smaller bamboo stick, and then we also have the hook. The hook is small as this. This is where we put the bait. I think you can see it. So this is where we put the bait. The bait can be an earthworm. It can even be chapati. Anything that fish can eat can be used as a bait. And then fishing is really a patient game.
You need to be patient. You need to love this job, because content is so risky. You can work for years without getting the money.
It takes time. It just doesn't come immediately. You need to be patient and continue creating content.
You have to love that passion of doing the things. You have to learn how to edit. You have to learn how to roll the camera. You have to be able to sacrifice whatever you have and you have to be so creative. Last thing, you have to be knowledgeable, do good research, create interesting topics. And lastly, know how to brand yourself. Self-branding. Make sure you brand yourself everywhere.
So we are from the fishing. It seems the catfish failed it decided to hide. Like the typical catfish we deal with on Twitter seems to have come this side, so it disappeared. There we have it. The fish failed. Let's go and do the Konja and Senga sessions and play some games.
Be consistent and always ensure there is growth. Your previous video shouldn't be the same as your next video. There should be some growth. I believe in consistency, quality and quantity. Those they'll give you the results. I'm telling you, just try it out and see.
Watching Girl Venture channel. My name is Liam. I'm the president of PCCA, which is an umbrella that governs all content creators in Uganda, to enable us engage with other entities in government so that we are understood that we create content as a business. Some create content for fun, but really, so many members actually do make content as a living. So we are here just to ensure that we create awareness so that people will get to know that our content creators are not idle people. And what we do is to make content that is engaging, that is educational, that promotes Uganda.
So as a Ewaffe here, we are concentrating on the Buganda culture because this is where we are situated, you understand? But then we give advice to other people in the different regions to also start something, you know, in their localities.
Well, it has been a long day. I'm really tired. Right now, the group is in the Koja and Senga session. You know, those are not recorded. You have to be there and they impart the knowledge into you. I sneaked away. There's a lot of stuff in there. Well, it is culture. The culture we have is our roots. And that is how firm we can be if our roots are really strong. Places like this help us to make sure we know where we come from, we know how we have handled life. This is a very good idea, and I hope a time comes when every tribe has a place where they can take children and show them what is of their culture. These are our roots, and let me tell you, we have to keep fighting that these roots remain firm and strong. If you have liked the video, please put a comment below. You can like, you can subscribe. The tips, you need those. These guys have been in the business for a long time. See you in the next one. It is coming.
Hello, welcome. My name is Nicholas. I've been part of this amazing team. I know you have seen so many faces here. What you have is enough. So just go with that. It can be a phone, it can be something you're borrowing from a friend, something you're renting from a friend. Just start.
That now. The time is always now. My very last tip while I'm all geared up ready for the road is don't worry about subscribers, but worry about the quality of the content, but also the number of watch hours you're getting from those who are already watching. Because you will be in a situation whereby you have a number of subscribers, but they're not watching. Or they're watching only like a very few minutes of your content. So you need to worry about the people who are watching, even if they are not yet subscribed, and how long they are watching. So it's the watch hours you need to worry about and not the subscribers. Thank you.